quick live. Y'all, here we go. We're going to sew the rest of this bag up, and I will have the video coming out. But we're going to go ahead and sew this up live. Well, we're going to finish it live. So I will have some trimming down to do. I can't really see the chat. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So I won't be able to see the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and sew this up live with y'all. As soon as I can find where, oh Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Let's zip this back up. Okay. So I'm not gonna start there because I have to pull those handles out. So I'm just gonna start here. And the goal is to finish this bad boy up with y'all. So welcome in, everybody. And like I said, I won't be able to see the chat at least until I'm done with this part, okay? Because we have worked so hard all day on this. And I already know I'm going to have some places where I will have to trim around, and I'm okay with that. Now, you can staple this if you like to keep it from moving, but I'm just going to try and see what I can actually do without having to try and staple it or any of that. Okay. So happy Saturday, y'all. This is what I have been working on all day long. And I know I was gonna originally do this in a 3-part video, but y'all, the way my time is set up, baby, it wouldn't work out. So I have made snippets of it. It's not a full video because the time that it actually took to sew this up, folks' attention span just isn't that long. So versus trying to put out a whole video, we're just going to do it this way. Welcome in, y'all. I can't see the chat because I'm trying to make sure that I get this to the best of my ability. Did my thread? I hope my thread didn't just pop, because I will be real hurt. Oh, and it did. Oh. Okay, so where did it stop at? Oh, Jesus, my thread stopped way around here. Okay. So, hey, Miss Karen. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, please hit that like button for me. Like I said, I know this may be kind of hard to see, but we're going to do the best that we can and sew the rest of this bag up. Now, the thing with this bag and sewing it is you want to try and make sure you keep everything as lined up as possible. Whatever you don't, get lined up, that's okay, because you're going to be able to trim it up. So it'll be fine. Okay, it'll be fine. If you have to put some snips in it to make it go around your curve, then do that. Like right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this light on. Okay. I've been working, oops, primarily with this light right here all day. But we're going to, I can't see when I sit down, so let me just kind of, and then you're just going to maneuver that bag around. Y'all look at me making a whole mess. I got so many sewing projects on my table. It's ridiculous. Leather stuff right here, this snake skin or crocodile, whatever it is, honey, it is, whoops, it is thick. So just do your best in pulling it tight and trying to line up. I didn't really worry about lining things up. Well, I lined it up, but not like to the point where I had to worry about it, because like I said, you are going to be trimming this off. So, or you can trim it off. If you like me, don't know how to cut fabric. Now I'm gonna move that handle out of my way. And I think this gusset is just a little bit too big, but we're gonna make it do what it does. Welcome in, y'all. I can't see the chat because I'm trying to getting this sewed. And honey, let's see. Okay, so about right here. Okay, so far all is well, but I'm just trying to make sure that I can get, I want to keep these handles out of our way because we don't want these handles to get sewn down. Okay, and then you just kind of maneuver as you go along. Y'all, oops, okay. It is really taking me all day to put this together. So I'm just trying to, I know I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have to trim it, so we ain't gonna worry about that part. Oh, thread again. Now let me just say, have plenty thread and plenty bobbin. Okay, bobbin looks good to finish this part up, and then I will change it before we do the other half of it, or the other side of it, or the other, whatever you want to call it, the other part. Hey, hey girl, hey auntie, hey Just Craft Therapy, hey y'all. All right, so I'm in here pretending I'm a purse maker, but for the most part, we got it. We just gotta get this thing lined up. Okay. I know you lying. Now look at here. Now y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, before I went live, I ain't had no thread problems all day long. None. I think I might have had one issue. Well, not even an issue, just one time with changing the thread. That's about all. Alright, so let's see if it's gonna let us be great now. Because we know we got plenty bobbing to do this part. Okay. Come on, honey. There you go. Now this one will just be like a this one is just basically a tester. I know it's definitely gonna have some flaws, but for the most part it's still gonna come out pretty good. Alright, so let's alright, so we are looking good, y'all. Now like I said, I already know I'm gonna have to trim and my threads and all of that good stuff. We got a little piece right here. Let me see if I can catch. Okay. Okay, so I'm a little off center right there. I might have to, I can take that from the front. And let me see if I can catch it right here. Let me see if I can catch it from right here. Sometimes when doing this, you just gotta maneuver the best you can. Okay? Maneuver the best way you can, honey. Alright, so we got 1,001 threads. We'll trim those up. No biggie. Alright, so I don't have any holes going around. That's good. So this is our inside. We have our strap up here. We got our connectors. We got an inside pocket. And now we're going to put the other half on. And we will be ready to reveal it. All right. Doing pretty good. How y'all doing? Y'all please make sure y'all hit that like button for me. All right, so there we go. Now let me go ahead and put my other panel on, which is this panel right here. So this is technically the back right here that we're getting ready to put on, because this is my front, because we have the bag tag here. So we'll burn all these excess threads off around here, clip, and yeah, y'all, I think she's gonna be cute. All right, so let me I'm just gonna knock these threads down here, because I already got a pile of thread to pick up anyway. So we just gonna go help the mess, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that away. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Let's, oh, I'm like, what is this? That's my other thread. Trying to see if I got some more clips back there. I don't. Okay, so let's go ahead, and now all you doing with this right here is the same thing. You're just gonna clip it around to the best of your ability, and then we're going to sew it on, and then we can reveal our bag. And like I said, I know it has at least one, I think 2 flaws altogether, and one of them is just I forgot to flip the lining, so you see the you see the, what do you call it, you see the not heat and bind, you see the stabilizer basically. And I mean, it's no big deal because it was only going to be all black anyway. So now you can bind the inside of this bag, but the way I sewed it, you really don't need that binding. So I'm just going to opt out of that part. I did use rivet. How do you say that word? I did use those for my purse feet here on the bottom. Okay, my purse feet not really centered either, but we got them on there. Okay, so I be trying to eyeball stuff, y'all, instead of measuring. So I already knew those was gonna be not center. I wasn't even stressing it. I wasn't stressing that one because I eyeballed that. I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Indeed. All right, y'all. We are almost done clipping this part. Now, some people ideally will staple this all the way around on both sides. The only thing is you got to remember, though, to take those staples out. I only use staples in bags when you absolutely have to, because it can ruin your material. So I try to only use a staple gun when I absolutely have to. And we're almost back to where we were. So we're going to flip this. And I'm just going to, I know this one was going to give me a little problem right here because of the way. Now, I will say, like, when it comes down to your gusset, make sure you try and get it as accurate as possible. Mine, I don't know, it's a little bit bigger. I think I should have sewed something at a bigger seam allowance, and I didn't. So it made this gusset just a little bit too big, but it's still gonna be fine. Okay, so let's go, friends. Oh, there's the handle. I'm like, where is the handle? All right, so we're going to, now we're gonna have to smush this. And what I mean by smush is just to get it under our machine, okay? This is thick. I really should have put this on the industrial sewing machine, but baby, listen, nobody got time to be putting that table and all that mess together. So we're just gonna rock it on here, okay? And you'll probably see it struggle just a little bit because it's so many layers. So it's definitely going to struggle on this domestic just a little bit. Now, this curve, we're going to pray our way through, okay? And look at her. I missed it. All right, let me change this thread. Let me go to this one. I'm gonna put a thicker thread in here, a more little heavy duty, because we're going in through some thick stuff now. Through some thick stuff. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Remember, I can't see the chat, but I will check it as soon as we get this part sewed down. Okay. So we're going to start about right there. And we're going to try and make it around this curve. All right. so far, we're doing all right. Let me just try and, I know y'all can't really see, but I'm trying, y'all. It's hard. Uh-oh. Come on, Pumpkin. Alright, it's definitely struggling right here. I'm going to back stitch right here just a little bit. I don't advise you to back stitch on a part that's going to be very much visibly seen, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, right? And we're going to move this handle flat as you can. Hopefully I don't knock anything. Let me just move this. Y'all, when I say I got stuff up here that I'm just trying to sew my life away with, that's exactly what. Alright, hold on. Ooh, mercy. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I stepped on the cord. Ah, there we go. We are like literally right here, almost at the end. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get around this thing. OMG, Becky, come on here. Ah! And you may have to help it a little bit. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to cut the thread for a second. Yep. Just because I'm trying to, let's see where we, oh, we're right here where the handle is. That's good. Okay, so let's pick up right here. Y'all. Alright, let's see if I can. Ooh. This stuff is thick. Yeah, I don't advise sewing this on your domestic if you can avoid it. If you can avoid it. Because it's tough trying to pull all of these layers. Okay. But part of it too is because if I was further enough over on this seam where I should be, I probably wouldn't have half as much of a battle as I'm having. Okay. Woo! What did I do? I thought oh. Okay. That's what happened. I was moving up. Oh, shoot. We just broke our needle. Alright. Let's see where that other piece went. Oh, it's right here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I gotta catch this little piece because I don't want that in my machine. Alright, I got it. So let's put this right there. And then let's grab us a needle. Alright, this needle that I'm putting in, it's a vinyl needle, which is probably the needle I should have put in here from the start with, but I didn't. But it did pretty well with just that needle, so I'm not going to complain. Flat side. Alright, when you put your needle in, make sure the flat side is, well, at least for this machine, make sure the flat side is at the back. Screw it back in. And carry right along. Alright, y'all. We're almost there, I promise. We're right here at it. We're trucking. Let's see, right here on this curve. Has anybody ever sewn a bag? A handbag? Uh-oh. Let's get this out of the way. Because that does not go there. Uh-oh. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all have ever made a bag. Alright, let's move this out. Oh, Jesus, we missed the whole side. Okay. Alright, let's catch this little piece right here. And that's all we have. When I say this stuff is thick, baby, it's thick. Alright. I think that'll do it. Alright, I'll cut all these threads off later. But let me put the strap. I made my own strap as well. So, and it is a adjustable strap, so you can move it, adjust it where you need it to be for you. Now, the pattern called for like 54 inches, but I only did mine at 46 because I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel the need all that. So I only did them at 46. Okay, them threads are going to drive me crazy, but I'll cut those threads off later. So, uh-oh. Did I do what I think I just did? Y'all, I did. OMG. Oh, no, y'all. I forgot to... Let me see. Can I get in it from... Hold on. Ooh, I forgot. I should have taken... Hold on. So what I'm going to do... Ooh, it's open right here. So I can just cut this little piece off. Hold on, y'all. I'm opening this bag up. And then I'll turn it out and sew this part back off camera. But I'm just going to open it right here on my seam so that I can get in here so y'all can be able to see the bag on the inside. Give me just a second. I knew I forgot. I was like, dang, it came together too quick. Okay. All right, give me just a second. We're almost there. How did I do that? Okay, and then I'll just turn this part back out and sew it. That's the other thing too. You gotta pay attention. That's why I didn't go live sewing this whole thing, because I knew if I did that. Okay. So when you let me cut this down just a little bit more, because I'm gonna have to turn it and sew the whole thing. So when you open up this bag, if it was all the way, you would have a slip pocket here. It's really, really deep on the inside. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it's deep on the inside. Then if you come over here, you have a slip pocket, fully functional. And then you have this part. So yeah, I'm gonna have to flip this back and sew that little part back. So this would be the front of the bag. You got a pocket on the front. I put a bag tag on it. You can carry it by the handles if you want to. You got a slip pocket on the back. And then you have that. So overall, it's a cute bag. But now I gotta go back and flip it inside out and sew that together. That makes me mad. But other than that, what y'all think? Oh, you can't see it? Hold on. Hey, Precious. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Queen. Hey, Jackie. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if I can back. Oh, y'all can't see. Cut, because I had y'all too close. Sorry. Okay, so this is the front of the bag, right? And then you got a fully functional slip pocket right here. You got a bag tag. I made this, what do you call this? Adjustable strap. I made the handles. Now, remember, I got to go back and sew that part. I got a bag tag right here. You got a fully functional slip pocket right here. You got a zipper pocket right here. And look how deep it is in there, y'all. Thank you, Donzel. Y'all see how deep that is? Sewing up a bag, Queen. How you doing? Sewing up a purse. That's what I was doing. Now, what I have to do now is I'm going to flip the bag out. And then I have to get all of these threads that I have on here. And you can just burn those. You can really burn them off. Oops, I gotta sew that part right there. I skipped it. Okay. And then whatever you have that you see hanging out that's excess on your bag, cut that off as you're going around. Okay. Cut that out as you're going around. So that's what I will be working on doing. I'm just gonna cut. And now when you be careful when you're cutting, because you don't want to cut your stitches. So I'm cutting, but I'm watching, making sure that I don't cut my stitches. That's going to be imperative. Okay. That part's going to be imperative. And just go around everywhere. Sorry if y'all can't see. I'm just trying to get some of these threads off of here. Alright, so that would actually be this bag. Alright, let me catch this little part right here on this curve. Uh-oh. I hope everybody has been doing well today. Hold on, I might be blocking y'all for just a second because I'm trying to get this on this curve here. Whoops. Alright. That might be a piece that I gotta have. So, and be careful, like when you're using the lighter. Yeah, I might hand sew that because I don't think I can catch it. Let's see. We'll try one more time to see if I can catch this. All right. I guess the third time's a charm. Yes, the third time is a charm. Okay. So, ouch. What y'all think about the bag? I'm going to move some of this. I'm going to put this off to the side, y'all. And then I'm going to come to the chat. And I'm going to talk about the project with y'all as I clean up my mess. Because, honey, this is what I have been doing all day long. Alright, so give me just a second and I'm going to flip the camera. Okay. Hey, Chevy. How y'all doing? Oh, you thought I was making a quilt? No. Making a purse. Making sure I ain't miss nobody. Okay, yep, was making a purse. So now all I gotta do is flip that back on its what do you call it? On the inside out and sew that piece that I cut. But yeah. And get all those threads off of there. And once I do that, we'll be good to go. So what y'all been up to? Ooh, Donzel, this stuff is a mess. I cannot wait to get it done. It's a hot mess, but the thing about it is natural. So, but thank you. It is natural, so we'll rock with it. I don't keep do y'all keep y'all empty bobbins? I don't. I throw them out. And the reason being is because well, I put the top at up there. But the reason I throw mine away is because I don't wind bobbins, so it don't do me like, you know, any good to keep them. Y'all, when I say this floor is a hot mess from all this, I got thread going to bed, so I'm gonna have to pick all of that up. But y'all, look at that. That's the front, that's the back, that's our adjustable strap, all sewn handmade. All sewn handmade. You got pockets on the front, pockets on the back. Slip. Oh, look at that. That thing is deep. Then you got a pocket back here. You got a pocket on that side. So, all handmade. Cut it all of that. So you can really, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can. I gotta go pull my load. Thank you, Miss Karen. I appreciate it. It definitely takes a lot of work. I'm gonna tell you that. It takes a lot of work. And this little thing here, y'all, it helped, but it's a life. It's a it hurts your hand too. This is my rivet press right here. But other than that, y'all, that's all I had for y'all. I just knew that I was supposed to do this in a 3-part video, but I just knew it was going to be too long because it took all day. So what I will do, though, is upload those little snippets that I did. Sorry, y'all, that I got my head turning, y'all. I'm just trying to take my foot and get up some of this, whatchamacallit. But, so I'll upload that video with just up until we started sewing it together. And then I will put a reel up. I'll put a reel up, I guess, of the end. If I can figure out how to take the reel from the video from YouTube and then do it. But yeah, y'all, so that's all I have for y'all. So until next time, peace, be blessed, stay crafty. I'm your girl T, and I'm out. One God, one love. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.